Hi, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories here in Margate, Florida. And today I've been getting a lot of questions about this setup. What am I referring to? Come on over here. We got the new Ram and we have the RamBox. Now a lot of times people want to say, hey, can I do a cover with the RamBox? Well, yes, you can. So now it all depends on the setup. Now a lot of times people will call me up and I'm gonna ask them some questions. Okay, you got the RamBox. Do you have black or silver rails? Why am I asking that question? I'm glad you asked. So let's go over and I'll tell you why that makes a difference. Now I'm going to go over the features on this Undercover Armor Flex in a few minutes, but I want to show you before I get into it some of the reasons why I asked you questions. Now, most of these RamBoxes are now coming with the black rail and not the silver rail. So I got the black rail here. What is the difference? Well, the silver rail has a little groove right here in the top. So the covers, like for example, on a backflip, slide into that groove, and then that's how it attaches. But if you have a black rail, like this one had, there's no groove here. So how do we put the cover in? Well, I'm glad you asked. Come on over here. What we have to do when you're doing this particular cover is you actually have to remove the rails completely. Now the nice thing is you're just reusing the hardware that comes with the truck. The only thing we do different is we'll add a bigger washer so it'll secure the aftermarket undercover rail. Everything looks the same, it all kind of functions the same. The main thing is this rail is on there. One main reason is so it can attach a cover that latches underneath here. Now, for example, this truck we're doing next, we're doing a solid fold on that, and it actually works with this, but not all covers do. And the reason you call us and you're talking to John, who's behind the camera, or Chris, or Buddy, or anyone else, there's a lot of questions. And we know these trucks very well. Now we do our best to kind of go into details on what will and will not work with your truck. And that's why we're gonna ask you a lot of questions, because we make sure we got you the right product. So hopefully I made this clear. If you have the RamBox and you have the black rails, basically you can do a solid fold 2.0, or you can do the Armor Flex or the Ultra Flex by Undercover. Unfortunately, the backflip MX4 would not work with that. So keep that in mind. So as you can see, we took this off. I'm going to move this to the side and I'll go over the great features on this now. So what do we got here? Well, we got a couple things. If you notice, there's a good looking BedRug. And as you know from my previous videos, I love BedRug. I think it's a great product. I like it because I actually get in the beds and it's very comfortable on my knees. Another nice thing people seem to forget is there's an impact in here. So if you drop something, you do not dent your bed. Even if you have a spray-in, which he does here, you can still damage your bed by dropping something. A lot of people don't realize the spray-in will bend with the bed. If you got a BedRug, guess what? That absorbs that impact. Really important to do that. And as you notice here, we have it, where it's split. They do make it with one piece. It depends on what model you have, what we recommend. I think it's a great product. I have it in my personal vehicle, so I have everything I can put a lot of stuff in my vehicle. This is what I put in my vehicle. Now let's go back to the Undercover Armor Flex. I'm gonna go ahead and close it back up, and so you can see how it works. Now if you look over here, and by the way, when you close this, always push it in the middle. You have a left and you have a right mechanisms for opening it. Why is that great? Well, a lot of manufacturers only do one side, which means you have to be only on the driver side. Here, if you're on the passenger side, you go ahead and pull this down, it opens up very nice. Now if you look over here, this has a triple seal instead of a single seal. Why is that better? Well, triple seal just keeps more water out. That's why it's better. Also, this vehicle does have a drainage system that we put in that comes with it. So if any water was to get past this seal here, instead of going into the bed, it catches it and drains it out. So it's a better setup for keeping water out. Now I'm gonna go into water right now. Remember what I'm about to say. All covers are not waterproof. That's right, every one of them is not waterproof. Manufacturers say these are water resistant covers. Now some are better at water than others. This one's very good. I know a few covers are not very good. Now we will tell you if they're good or bad, or we'll give you a scale from 1 to 100. Like for example, a cover that's 80 out of 100 is not particularly good. This is like a 97 out of 100, almost a 98. So it's pretty good, but you could see small amount of water if it's a really bad rainstorm or you're going through a high pressure car wash, that water finds its way in. So if you see a little water, don't panic. That's just the way all these things are designed. So keep that in mind. So let's go over here, back to opening this up here. Now you can drive with this open, and I'm gonna come over and secure it real quick. Now if you look over there, I don't know if you can see that strap over there, But basically, that goes right here. So while you're driving, you secure this. This keeps it from flying open while you're driving. Real important to do. A lot of people will do this and not strap it, and then all of a sudden the wind catches it and they'll slam it and could damage it. So keep that in mind. Always do both of them. Now, what's great about this cover, it does have the third fold. So you come over here, folds it all the way up, and we do have a locking mechanism. Now, when this is connected, you're going to do both sides for the video. I'm only doing the driver's side, but you do need to do both. Now, what does this do? Well, it does a lot of things. One, it gives you more space. So if you want to put something big in here, you're not giving up space. You can put that all-terrain vehicle or a motorcycle in the back because you have basically 98% of the bed available. Also, this works as a headache rack. Now, if you're not familiar with the term headache rack, a headache rack is a protector for the rear window. So let's say you do have something big in here and someone cuts you off and you slam on your brakes and all that stuff starts sliding forward. Well, instead of hitting the rear glass, it's going to hit this. That will protect the cab, which also protects the people in the cab, which is real important. If your family in the back seat, you don't want anyone to get hurt. So it serves a lot of great purposes, protecting the cab as well as opening up the bed. Very easy to use. You just push the little button. You come over here. It's a little clip here. Locks in here. Now, if you notice, it does have a RamBox. And of course, a lot of people ask me, does this work with the RamBox? And it does. I just want to show you. It opens up just fine. Sometimes I do forget to open these. But if it goes on there, you get to use the RamBox, so keep that in mind. And all in all, a terrific setup. Everything works nice. Everything, whoops, sorry, there we go. Everything closes good, nice and tight. I mean, take a look at this. I love this finish here. I like the Armor Flex, which, by the way, this is going to give it a lot tougher protection here. So if you drop something on here, it's harder to scratch. It does hold up better in the sun. And the manufacturer is going to give you not a 1, not a 3, but a 5-year manufacturer warranty. And right now there is a promotion going on. And basically, if you have us professionally install it, since we're an authorized dealer, it doubles the warranty from 5 to 10. That's right. Now, that's not forever. So if you go in there, I saw you said 10. Yeah, that was when the video was made. So don't procrastinate. If you like this, get it right away. Now, if you say, you know what, Chris, I don't live in Florida. How do I get this? I'm glad you asked. Well, you can call us at the store. Ask for John, who's behind the camera. You can ask for me, Chris, or Dave, or Buddy. Any of us will help you out. Or you can go right to the website, which is in the bottom of this video. Is the store number, the website, and our address. By the way, there's a phone number on the truck behind me. Don't use that number. Please use the store number, which is at the bottom of the video. That is actually my old cell number when I used to drive the truck, and you're going to catch me, and I'm not going to be able to help you out. So call the main number. So again, if you like what you see, hit that like button. And always subscribe to the channel. Stay up to date with the latest product. Just like this Armor Flex we did on this Ram 1500 with the RamBox. Again, this is Chris with C&H Auto Accessories here in Margate, Florida, saying thank you.